every now and again an idea comes along that just makes me wet myself with excitement. And this one come from none other than Corder's very own sailor friend, Peter Regan. Peter, salt and water, what an idea, mate. Basically, the theory behind it is that you can mix any form of particle in with salty water and then apply it to PVA bags and it won't melt the bags until obviously you cast that bag out into normal unsalty water, and then you've got a little carpet of food right by your hook bait. But let's put this theory into practice. Bait tub, water in it, just your good old bit of French salt here. I'm going to be quite liberal, about 2 teaspoons worth in the palm of my hand. In it goes into the water. Just move that around, ensure that the salt is dispersed nicely into that water. Now this is brilliant for those of you who are spodding or putting out particles such as tiger nuts. These are the Bait Tech growlers. They're obviously boiled in water, they're held in water, so they're generally always damp. So to be able to use them in PVA bags without too much hassle is a massive edge. So put them in there. Now, just going to take out a handful. That's enough for probably 5 or 6 PVA bags of tigers. In they go. Let them work into that salt. In they go. Right, we're going to use the original funnel web system. That's the largest of the 3. We've obviously got the boilie and the long chuck. This is the one I prefer to use a lot. It gives you a lot of versatility. Even though the long chuck is really good for small bags and the boilie one also, you can also make this as small as you want. So what we're going to do now, just tie this off as I've got a tiny little hole in it. So in it goes into the PVA. Pull it down. And now normally that should have already melted, so it's looking good. Right, I've made a big loop there. Now I'm going to pull this nice and tight. So once this is immersed in water, it should in theory explode. Just like that carp's done on the surface, right in my swim. Another loop. So now we've got a lovely PVA bag there of tigers, nice and tight. Again, apparently you can just drop it straight into this salty water and it won't melt, like so. This will be the acid test. Come on then, Regan. He's only right. There we go, look. Had it in there for 10 or so seconds. Nothing's happened. But don't be alarmed. Once you put this out in the water, that's going to explode perfectly around there. And that means you can use sweet corn, hemp, particles, anything that's damp to start with, put it in that salty water and you've got a perfect little bag to put over any sort of particle hook bait that you're using. What a massive, massive edge. Cheers, Regan.